guys, my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with another weekly reading check-in. Sorry about the lighting. A light bulb in my room went out, so it's the best lighting I got. For some reason, the light outside is just not as good. But I think we can make this work. We're just gonna go with it. So, what I started doing last week was I'm gonna just start hauling and unhauling books in my check-ins. Just because I haven't done a book haul in a couple of months. Feels weird, but I'm also not buying a lot. Or bringing a lot in. Like, I could do a library haul. The problem is I'm not really reading the library books, so that's an issue. So probably just gonna end up returning them all. We'll see. Recently though, I did get this planner. It's a 17-month, monthly and weekly planner. And it's huge. And I got it at, Burlington for like $5. And it's really pretty. And then like, so obviously like it's November, but it goes, technically goes from August 2020 to July 2021, which is just perfect. So I started, of course, in November. And it's just for me to put like my work schedule. But I've also started putting in, so like here is the monthly, and then we get, the weekly. So, show you a little sneak peek. Well, not a sneak peek, but like this is when, I started doing it. So I started, Monday the 9th, because I think that's around the time I got it. And I just started putting stuff in, like, so I've got, like my work schedule, what I'm reading, if I'm watching anything, any plans or anything. So, got that. Yeah. So, I mean, so far so good. I kind of have to fill in some things because I've been missing the last couple of days. So, it's fine though. And then, like, kind of lied when I put stuff I was watching because I had planned to watch stuff and then it didn't happen. But yeah, so I'm really liking it, and I just think it's really cute, and I kind of like that that's a little magnetic. It's just, I think it's really cute. So, places to go, people to see, books to read, movies to watch, stuff like that. For the haul, first up, I got 2 manga. They're Skip Beat. So I got Skip Beat volumes 13 to 15 by Yoshiki Nakamura. This is the volume the omnibus that I have to read for this month. So I had to get it because like I have to read it. And then also I got the next one as well, which is volumes 16 through 18. Just think they're so cute. And I just, oh my god. I have not even gotten to a part where Kyoko and Ren have even, like, had, you could tell they both like each other, but they're also trying to hide that. Or at least Ren is really hiding it, and it's hurting me. Like, I just want them together so bad. So, I've never gotten to a part where they're actually together, but I would love it. Alright. And then I actually just picked up Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Oh, well, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so I heard about this on Just from Peace Love Books channel. I've actually heard about this on a lot of channels. It's been making its way through BookTube. It says, when the shadows rise, so will the light. When blood is shed, blood will call. But by the king's table, for the order's might, by our eternal oaths, the line is law. All I know is that there's a school, I believe, and a secret society. There are Legendborn students who hunt creatures down. And a mysterious teenage mage who calls himself a Merlin, and who attempts and falls to wipe our main character Bree's memory of everything she saw. I just know there's like King Arthur references and I'm just dying. Also, there's some like kind of like fire and ice magic, maybe, possibly. And I'm just really excited for it now. Like, I really wasn't that, like, I kept hearing about it, and I was just like, oh, that sounds kind of good. Maybe, you know, we'll see. And then I was just, I don't know, I looked at the synopsis, and I read to the very bottom, and it was like, King Arthur, what? Okay, mine. And then I also picked up a thing of pins. They're Harry Potter. I had to. Look, we all know I hate J.K. Rowling more than anything right now, but I love Harry Potter, and these were so cute. And technically, I didn't pay for them. I had credit, so that was fine. But they're just so adorable. I love it. And then I also got magnetic bookmarks with some of my favorite quotes. So yeah, I had to get those, even though I don't like to support J.K. Rowling, but oh well. Okay, so because I hauled 3 books, I'm gonna unhaul 3 books. So first up, we have The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan. This has just been sitting on my shelves for way too long. It needs to be taken off. I read it. I didn't love it. I didn't really feel anything for it. So, I know a lot of people really love that book. I just wasn't for me. And then we have The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. I started reading this, DNF'd it, really didn't like it. I know this is one of Chelsea from Chelsea Dolly Reed's favorite books. I just didn't like it. That's just me. And then a book that I haven't actually read, and I've had on my shelves for so long, and I've never picked it up, and that's The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. I've been meaning to pick it up. Like, I know it's got like a Russian, like, enchanting, they're enchanters and they're competing, stuff like that. And it sounds good, but it also sounds like Night Circus to me, and, you know, Night Circus was fine. I enjoy Night Circus, but I don't know. If I do ever want to pick this up, I know I could just get it from the library, so I'm not really worried about it. I just need to take it off my shelves. So there's that. Okay, so that was my haul and unhaul portion of the video. Also, I watched a couple movies. I watched Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. I didn't hate it. I actually kind of liked it. I think when the first round of Sonic was, like, the first animated, not animated, but you know what I mean, like, when, they first developed Sonic for the movie, and that, portrait of it, it was just awful. Like, the way they were drawing Sonic was just bad. It was just really bad. And when they fixed it, because, you know, they heard the fans, and the fans were like, no. So they fixed it, and I think they did a good job. I really like the movie. James Morrison is in it, and I like him. So, also Jim Carrey is Dr. Robotnik. Really liked it. It was good. I also watched the newest Bill and Ted movie, Face the Music, with Keanu Reeves, and I can't remember the other actor's name. I'm blanking right now, but Keanu Reeves. And I didn't love it. It was alright, it was fine. I only watched it for the nostalgic aspect of it, the fact that I watched Bill and Ted when I was really young and I really liked them. They're just stupid and silly, and it's fine, but this one, they're just old, and it was just, it didn't do it for me like it used to, you know what I mean? So, I still love Keanu Reeves, just wasn't, like, in love with the movie, but it's fine. Hopefully next week I'll watch Mulan. I've heard really mixed things about Mulan, but I'm not gonna be really paying anything for it. Like, I'll be paying like $2 for it. I'm not upset about that. I wasn't ever even going to try and pay $30 for it. There was no way. But I'm just gonna get it from Redbox, and we're gonna see how that goes. I could wait till December 4th and wait for it to just come on Disney Plus. I think it'll just be, for the membership. But I kind of just want to watch it and see how it is now. And I'm not upset about paying $2. And if I actually like it, I could just keep watching it on, Disney Plus. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So yeah, that was what I watched. Let's talk about what I read and I'm currently reading. First off, I did finish Send Me Their Souls by Sarah Wolf. I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just a really good conclusion to the series. And this 3rd book definitely was a really good conclusion and continuation to the series. The 2nd book wasn't my favorite, but I really did enjoy the last book. Of course. And then after that, I did finish Havenfall by Sarah Holland. This one I gave, I think, as well 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. Like, I was really happy because I think all 3 books I was currently reading last week I gave 4 stars. And I really like the portal fantasy aspect. I kind of wish we were sent to those realms. In this one, we're still stuck on Earth, or Haven as they call it. And so we don't really get to go inside the doors to the other realms. So that kind of sucks. Maybe, though, in the next book we will, because that would be nice. I would like that. Their Phoenix Flame, I believe, comes out sometime early next year. So I would like to see if maybe we can go through a door. Because with Portal Fantasy, I just want to see us going to other realms. Like, Earth is fine. I just want to go to somewhere else. So, yeah. This was good. 4 stars. Kind of wish I got a little bit more of another world, though. And then lastly, for what I was reading last week, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. This is what I was listening to, and I gave this 4 stars. The ending, it threw me only because I really wasn't... I was focused a lot on the patient, the silent patient, and not so much on anybody else. And I kind of should have been, because there were a lot of red flags. Like, there were a lot of hints to what was really happening. And I thought it was a really linear timeline that was being told. Not exactly. So, I did enjoy it. 4 stars. I'm not upset about this book at all. It was a thriller, though, and it kept me interesting, kept me entertained. I was really happy with that. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping this one. Only because, like, it's not my favorite thriller. And the ending kind of just was like, really? That's the end. Okay. But yeah, like, I can understand why people don't really keep thrillers on their shelves after they've read them, only because, like, now you know. So now it's not really a surprise anymore. And with the thrillers, you're waiting for the mystery. Like, you're waiting for that, like, shock. So. But, yeah. So, we're going to see how I feel about that later. Okay, so other than that, I read The Savior in like 2 days by J.R. Ward. This is, so I screwed up last month. I read Blood Truth, right? That was Boom's book, in the Black Dagger Legacy series after I read The Thief. I went and looked at what the reading order was, and realize that you're supposed to read The Thief and then The Savior and then Blood Truth, which makes sense because in The Savior, it leads into Blood Truth. So, yeah. I should have looked at that more, but it's fine. So, The Savior's Murders book and Sarah, and I love them so much. I've heard from a few people that they really love the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, but the series after a certain point kind of goes downhill. I don't see that. Like, yes, there was a couple issues with some books, but I still really love the series as a whole. And this I gave 5 stars. Right? Yes. I was like, wait, I had to make sure. I definitely gave this 5 stars. It was so good. I love Sarah Murder. Sarah works for this oh my god, scientific facility. I can't think of words. And she finds out that there is a child being experimented on, it's a vampire child. And Murder, he used to be a brother, now he's not. Because so long ago, he kind of went on this murder spree and killed a lot of people that worked for Biomed, which is where Sarah works, because they were experimenting on vampires. And so he got kicked out of the Brotherhood for that. And they all thought he kind of went insane. He was a little crazy, but there are reasons for it. And so Sarah finds out about this child still being experimented on and tries to get him out. Murder is there trying to also get this kid out with the help of Jax. And it's just so good. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Perfection. So good. And then, of course, right after that, I just had to read Where Winter Finds You, which is a Caldwell Christmas novella. This one is Trez's book. This is Trez's book. And, is it spoilery if I say it? This is, Trez's redemption book. Just gonna say that. His book, The Shadows, kind of left you off where it kind of... Do you guys stop talking? Discord. It kind of left him off where it was just... I felt really bad for him. He didn't have a great book. He just kind of got fucked. So this is kind of like redeeming him. Or not redeeming, you know, like, he doesn't need redemption or anything, but it just, like, he's finally getting what he deserves, and I love that. He's finally getting the love and life he deserves, and it's just so freaking good, and I also give this 5 stars. Saw that coming. But yeah, him and Therese, one of that, was just so good, and I loved it. Okay, so, I was supposed to read The Jackal this month, which is technically a new series by J.R. Ward, but it kind of goes hand in hand with the Black Dagger Brotherhood, Black Dagger Legacy. I was going to read that, and then I looked at the reading order and realized, not yet. Read the center first. Like, finish the series. Like, that should be the last book you read of the series right now. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait. So I'm not reading that this month. Also, the guest list, which I think I have up there. I listened to The Silent Patient on Scribd, and I had a fine time listening to the audiobook. I realized that there are only some audiobooks that are on there that are glitched. It's fine. But I listened to that one, and then Scribd decided that there are just some books I wasn't able to listen to anymore. I had to wait till next month. I listened to one audiobook and already got books from my saved into... waiting till next month to read. Like, really? I listened to one audiobook. Whatever. So, guest list was put in that list. And I was just kind of upset about it. I really wanted to listen to it this month. Guess it's not happening. I'll listen to it next month. Maybe. I'm trying to get the audiobook from my library app, but right now that's not happening. I might read it physically. We'll really see, because I'm reading a lot of books physically, and I was really hoping to just listen to some of them on audiobook. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, after that, I was on Riley and Jess's channel, Riley from Riley Marie and Jess from Peace Love Books. They kept recommending romance books, and I was just like, download, read. So it's like Kindle Unlimited books. Go Deep is about an author, oh my god, I think her name is Nevaeh, something like that. And, what was it called? So, she just got out of a relationship that was, going on for 7 years. I think they were engaged. She found out that the asshole was cheating on her for a long time. And so she kicked his ass to the curb. But because of that, her writing is starting to suffer. Her latest book has, just kind of been a flop. And so she really needs more inspiration. She's an erotic romance author. And she needs inspiration. And so she turns to her best friend of, 30 years. and is like, I need some inspiration. Sleep with me. Sex is too good, and they kind of develop feelings for each other. Now, it started off really good. I was really enjoying it. And then, like, the conflict towards the end. So this is a really quick ebook. I think it's only like 130 pages. It's really not long at all. The conflict towards the end was not necessary. It really just kind of annoyed the hell out of me. I was just like, what the frick? I hate that kind of conflict. It's not really miscommunication, but it feels like that. It's kind of in the same vein. I just wish people would talk to each other. That's all. Like, oh my god. So, I gave that 4 stars. It was really good, though. I did enjoy it. After that, I did finish The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This book. So, I really went into this thinking I'm going to get, like a really steamy romance with some funny, like some hilarious moments, some really cute moments. Like, I thought I was going to get all of it in this. I didn't at all. I believe the main character is Brazilian. I can't remember in Go Deep. I know the main character is also a person of color, but I can't remember what exactly. I believe our main character in this one, Lena, is Brazilian. God, I could be wrong, but I want to say she is. And I can't think of it. Sorry. But this one, so Lena and Andrew are supposed to get married. And the day of their wedding, literally, as Lena is getting ready, she's got her dress on and everything, Andrew sends a text to his mother saying that last night, apparently they talked while they were drunk. And Max, Andrew's brother, is saying how Andrew shouldn't marry her. And so Andrew is just like, you're right, shouldn't get married to her. Can you tell her for me? What? And then Andrew went and, like, just hid. He literally just ran like a little bitch. Because he couldn't confront her and tell her that he couldn't marry her. Like, oh my god. So now, years later, after all that shit happened, I think it's 3 years? Yeah. So it was 3 years later, Lena is a wedding planner. And she's got this really good job opportunity. With more money, and stuff like that. Really prestigious job as a wedding planner. And she finds out she has to work with them. Really, she only has to work with Max, but Andrew's kind of part of it as well. But as she's working with Max, they kind of just start to develop feelings for each other. And that's it. So, I didn't think... So, Lena tries to prank Max a lot, and I just didn't find any of that funny. It really just kind of annoyed me, if anything. The sexy moments weren't sexy. The funny moments weren't funny. The writing just didn't do it for me, and the characters just really didn't do it for me. This got 2 stars. I wanted to love it. I think this was my punishment book for the month. It was one of my lowest rated. I know that. I think this was the punishment book. It was a punishment book. It took me so long to read, and I was a little upset about it. So, there's that. Okay, so that one's done. Lastly, the one I finished. This is also, guys, this is the reason why I make this kind of videos every week. Because there are some weeks I read, like, 2 books, and then there are some weeks, like this, where I read 9. Oh my god, I didn't even talk... Hold on. You guys remember, Sending Their Souls was an e-arc, and I did get another e-arc. What was the title? I didn't save it to my Goodreads because I was just like, forget that. Okay, so the title was A Love Across Time by Genevieve Jane. So, I think over the weekend, I started to read this because, like, I needed to read it for, to review it. I got 24% in and DNF'd it. It was awful. It was awful. It took every freaking fairy tale and just kind of, like, threw it in there. I didn't even really know what this book was supposed to be about. I just knew, like, it was supposed to be, like, a love that transcends time. And then it had the Grimm brothers, or the Grimm family in it, which I was like, okay. And, like, it kept kind of being in the past, and then, like, a chapter would be in the present. And I'd just be like, how does this connect? Because, like, I didn't see any connection between the two. And it really followed Jacob, who is supposed to get married. Like, this is all in the past. He's supposed to get married, and he doesn't want to get married. But then he's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll get married. And then literally 10 seconds later, he's like, no, I don't want to get married. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll get married. No, I don't want to get married. And I'm just like, oh my freaking God. What? And then literally, like, another fairy tale would just get thrown in there. And I'd just be like, why? Are you trying to be Once Upon a Time? Because it's not working. Oh my God. I've literally read reviews. There were just some reviews. They've all gotten like 1 or 2 stars. It was awful. I couldn't even rate it on here. I think I gave it 1 star on NetGalley. I was just like, no. No. I just, oh my God, that was not good at all. I could not do it. Last night I read Truth or Dare by Danielle Allen. This was because of Just Peace on Books. Again, Kindle Unlimited. I wanted to read it. This is about a group of friends. I think there's like 8 or 9 friends in this friend group. And when they're in college together, they played, I think it went back, like it started off with a flashback of, I think 11 years ago, which was when they're in college. They played Truth or Dare. Relationships were forged because of it. Like their Truth or Dare is like, kiss this person in our friend group, do a lap dance for this person in our friend group, stuff like that. So it's good. Now it's 11 years later. We do follow Simone, who is one of the friend group, obviously. And, what's it called? Her and all the other friends are gathered together because 2 of the people in the friend group are getting married, finally. And they play Truth or Dare before the wedding, of course. And when they do, Simone is dared to kiss somebody in the friend group. And in doing so, realizes that kiss just opened up a well. Like, man, was it hot. Man, was it steamy. We need more. Like, more. Oh my God. And then, like, she does a lap dance too, and it was just like, yes. So, this book was pretty much everything, like, all the steamy and everything that I wanted from this book, I got in this one. Didn't need that. This was so good. Oh my God. Literally, like, throughout the wedding, her and that guy are just kind of going at it, and it's so freaking good. I love this book. I gave this book 5 stars. I could not stop reading this at all. I kind of read a little bit at work because I couldn't help it. Like, I'm just working, and I was like going on my phone, like trying to sneak a little bit of reading in because I just wanted to read this. It was so good, guys. Oh my God. Like, I can't even tell you how sexy and steamy this book really is. Like, and Go Deep, also, by Rosie Adams. I didn't feel as much. Like, it was good. It was, like, steamy. It was, sexy. This one, though, blew that one out of the water. It was, oh my God, it was perfect. And I love it because I'm reading more Black characters and from Black authors, and I'm liking that, and I'm just, I loved it. It was so good. Truth or Dare, if there's any book I could recommend, that's the one I'd recommend right now. It's only like 170 pages, and it was just perfection. And I kind of want more from that whole friend group. Like, I just want more. So, yeah. That's it for what I've read. What I'm currently reading... Oh, actually... I'm currently only reading 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sandy Manon. This is like the third book in the Rum Diplomat Rishi series companion novels. This is about Pinky and Samir. And Samir had an internship in DC. And it fell through, and so now he has nothing to do. And Pinky is with her family. Pinky's kind of a rebel in her family, kind of like the black sheep. You know what I mean? Her family doesn't really trust her, and they think she makes really bad choices. And so, of course, when one day she's just like, well, I'm dating this really great guy, and he's a guy that you would really like. And so then she has to immediately text Samir and is like, hey, I need you to be my fake boyfriend because I just screwed that up. Oh, God. So, yeah. It's a whole fake dating trope. It's cute right now. I'm like 100 pages in. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it as much as I love When Diplomat Rishi, but it's cute. Also, wow, why is there always sirens? The second book, the one with Sweetie and Ashisha's book, was so good too. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Again, I'm only 100 pages in out of like 300 and something, but we'll see. I might like it. And then, so after that, there are 2 books that I want to start this weekend. There's 2 books I want to start, but only one of them is going to get started this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out which one. So it's either, what's it called? The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab, or The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. This is my Malik book, which I love, and I kind of want to read. This one, though, sounds so freaking good, and I really want to read. I'm kind of feeling this one more because every time I look at it, I'm just like, why haven't I read it yet? I really should just read this because I really want to. And this one might just be right after it. I just made up my choice. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, I really want to read Malik. And it's got Max in it too, and it's just going to be so cute. And I really need to change my dust jacket because it doesn't match my other one. So yeah. So this one's going to be the one started this weekend, and I might just start this one early next week when I finish this one. I still have quite a bit on. I have like 4 more physical books if I can get these 2 read. So after these 2, there's only 4 more. Oh no, I'm sorry. 5 more, because this is one. But I feel like I could definitely get through this as well really quick. So this might be like my TBR, this and then Pinky, and then, I don't know, maybe some more ebooks. I also have to read Kingdom of Copper. I forgot about that. Oh God. I keep thinking, I'm like, I'm fine, it's all good. And then like, I keep realizing, and there's so many more books I still have to read. Whew, I got this. It's good. Okay. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys with another. Bye, guys. Happy reading, and stay safe.